Hello, welcome to Met. My name's Jenny Steele and I'm the visual artist that was commissioned to create an artwork for the interior of this exciting space. In this short video today, I'm going to be talking about my research process, which also involves working with a series of cultural groups from the City of Preston. Hope that you enjoy watching. The techniques I used within making the work included drawing, painting and lino cutting, which I then edited digitally with the assistance of graphic designer Chris Shearston to create a repeat that acted as a ribbon type artwork around the interior of the building. The work has been printed onto alupanel, a printed material for the interior and exterior of buildings. I spent time exploring textiles used in the annual Preston Carnival, from costumes, headdresses to built structures within their store, with the help from members of the group. All costumes are made by Preston Carnival by people with a wide range of experience, and this skill sharing is an important part of their creative process. The large arch in my drawing references the feather headdresses that Preston Carnival made during the pandemic and have worn since in several carnival processions across the north of England. The jewel pattern of the headdress collar also informs the lower structure of the large arch. Preston Carnival dancers also feature in the striped pattern alongside dancers from other cultural celebrations. I undertook in-depth research into textiles used in the Preston Guild within Harris Museum and Art Gallery's archive. This included banners and clothing worn during past Preston Guilds from various trade organisations. Ribbons and tassels featured within my artwork come from painted, printed and embroidered details on banners, specifically used in the Guild procession, which suggests celebration and pride in one's community. The blue ribbons from this 1851 banner of the House, Ship and Decorative Painters Society feature in the corner ribbon of areas of the design for Met. My design also features repeated visuals of hands in different positions across each section. This began with the outline of shaking hands that featured in the Trade Guild's protective aprons from the Harris archive that symbolised working together in agreement and with community support. Other hands featured are details of dancers from a range of cultural celebrations. Preston Mela and Gulab Singh MBE generously shared a history of clothing and textiles used within their annual Mela celebrations. Throughout my design, I have recreated dancers' forms wearing traditional dress, including the classical dance and Bhangra dancers. Dance in a range of styles is an important part of the Mela celebrations that share South Asian culture through art, music, creative projects and food with the whole Preston community. Morris dancing groups from across Britain came together in the Market Square in Preston in 2015 to set a new Guinness World Record for the greatest number of Morris dancers performing one dance. 145 dancers beat the previous record on Preston's historic Flag Market, which stood at 88 dancers and was set in 1999. Morris dancers are featured in the textile curtains in each corner of the Met design. The history of the production of Horrocks' textiles and dresses is an important part of Preston's story, both for those that had family members that worked in the factories and as a symbol of Preston's creativity and skill. With assistance from the Harris Museum and Art Gallery, I sourced examples of popular patterns produced by the company. My artwork references several of the stripe patterns used in the Horrocks' dresses, as well as the stripe with motif style, which I have used to incorporate dancers from a range of Preston cultural celebrations. Preston Chinese New Year and the UCLan Confucius Institute shared costumes and textile apparatus from their annual Chinese New Year celebrations held in and around the Harris Museum and Art Gallery. I have taken details of lion costumes from the Chinese New Year celebration, which feature on the side ribbon on the left and right side of the central arch. The lion dance is a form of traditional folk dance in Chinese culture. The dancers inside mimic a lion's movement, and it is said to bring good luck and fortune. I also include the pattern of the Chinese New Year dragon in the design's central ribbon. Throughout my research, I came across several examples of the impressive temporary arches that mark the entrance to the Preston Guild procession. Sometimes these were constructed from cotton bales, and other times wood and other materials. In this example, a complex and impressive structure, it also references the Preston lamb symbol as well as flags and detailed painted decoration. I reference these arches within the welcome entrance arch form within the centre of each shipping container. I met virtually with Preston Black History Group, who shared photographs of clothing worn by their members over the years. In our meeting, they also shared a past textile project that several of their members and supporters worked on with Press Cap, the Harris Museum and Art Gallery, with Sahara African Caribbean Women's Group. The project focused on making a tablecloth with artist Bernie Velvick and considered the important practice of eating together. Clinton from the group described how in Caribbean culture, the act of welcoming people into their homes with love and kindness and serving them food and eating together is one of the most important feelings they experience and share. From the stories told and photographs shared, I created this liner cut of people coming together at the table, sharing this love and support through food. This circular detail sits at the centre of the design in each corner. A huge thank you to all groups, people and organisations from Preston who shared their time, thoughts, knowledge and textiles, because without their enthusiasm and generosity of spirit, making this work would not have been possible. Thank you.